I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Squirrel, hey, come here. Want to be in the video? No, she doesn't want to be in the video. All right. So we're winding down. It's a terrible thing to talk about. The pod season is coming to an end. I remember the first couple seasons, it snuck on me so fast. All of a sudden, the season was just over. I was like, what happened? And I hate having that happen to me, so I'm trying to be hyper aware of where we are in the season and are we coming to an end. I've got some surprises for this off season that I got some really cool surprises, so we're gonna see how that pans out. But as far as pods, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, people. Squirrel, what are you doing up there? Huh? Yeah, she's a good girl. Come here. Come here. See if I can get her in the video. This is Squirrel. I know. I know. Want some snacks? You want to take off? She's not grooving. She wants to split. Anyway, that's Squirrel. All right, so I've got these today. Now, at the beginning of the pod season, this is a pepper that really hurts me. We're at the end of the pod season. These are Chocolate Primotaliis. Now, this is, listen, there's no denying the ferocity of this pepper. The Chocolate Primotaliis, for a lot of people, it's the hottest pepper you'll ever eat. I know people who ate one and said, I'll never eat another pepper. So it was definitely the hottest people some people will ever eat. And until this season, it had been the hottest pepper I had ever eaten. Several seasons in a row, in fact. And then this pod season happened and I ate something hotter. But we're not going to talk about that pepper because in this, we're talking about the Primotaliis. So wicked hot pepper. Boy, this one smells really hot too. You can see the oily lining of the wall. Here's the second pod. These are Deathridge Peppers. Now, I want to talk briefly about Deathridge Peppers. It's the end of the pod season, you know, and that's it. When the pods are gone, they're gone. Jacob Deathridge still has super hot peppers. So if you want to get some super hot peppers, you don't want to sit around on this one because before you know it, the season's going to be over. And I mean quickly. The season will be over and you'll be like, oh man. Yesterday I saw people, a bunch of comments saying, oh, I just got my first box, or some, I just received my first box of Super Hots. There's a whole bunch of saying, I just bought my first box. I want to just real quickly, let me eat this first. Chocolate Primotaliis from Deathridge Peppers. I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase the Heat. What you want to do when you're eating these peppers is go slowly. Hey, Squirrel. What are you doing? Come here. There was no bitter. There's no smokiness in that one. It was earthy, bitter, and floral. Earthiness, a 6 out of 10. Bitter and floral both out of 5. But here's what I was going to say. If you're one of those people who, and by the way, Heat 8 out of 10. Unless you are brand new at this, then it's a 15 out of 10, which is what I want to talk about now. If you're one of those people who have purchased a super hot box of pods, and this is your first box, I'm telling you right now, this is super important. Go wicked easy on this, or you'll be one of those people because here's the thing, man, when you get burned really bad by peppers, there's two kinds of people. There are people that say, all right, well, you know what? It's not for me. And then you'll have the person that says, man, that's for me. Can't wait to do that again. If you're one of those people, but you don't know what kind of person you are before you do it. It's not like you know, I'll be one of those people that likes it. You don't know. I would hate to see somebody eat a pepper and say, that's it, man, I'm done, I'm tapping out. Be careful if you get super hot pods from Jacob or anybody else for that matter. They're just a different pepper than what you're used to. If you're used to stuff in grocery stores, here's the second one. If you're used to stuff in grocery stores, habaneros, jalapenos, be really, really careful. I'm not playing. The second pot I just ate had a slight bit, it was the same pepper as the other one, flavor-wise, except this one had a little smokiness, a little less bitter, a little bit more floral, but that's about it. Same heat. Listen, peppers are no joke, you know, and you can, go very easy. One of the problems with peppers is that I make it look really easy, and it is easy for me, but how many peppers have you guys seen me eat? I've eaten thousands on this channel. Forget the ones I've eaten not, when the camera's not rolling. You know what I mean? So be careful. Because if you eat a pepper expecting what I experience, you're going to be wicked disappointed. And you'll be mad at me ultimately. You'll say, I lied to you. You know, the pods do taste like what I say they taste like. To me, if your tolerance is really low, you won't taste it the same way. Like the burn, the second one got to probably the same heat as the first one. This is the end of the season and my tolerance is high and I do this for a living. You know what I mean? So my heat right now, even with 2, is probably only about 3 out of 10. And I'm just telling you, if you're new at it and you ate half of one of those peppers I just ate, you're not going to be talking and you're going to be in panic mode. Legit, full-on panic mode. Now, it doesn't mean that if you're brand new at peppers, you can't dabble in a box of Super Hots. You can, but what you're going to want to do is take a sliver of the pepper. In fact, if you want to, there's a video that Tad from Harvest 912, he and I made it over a couple years ago. Ironically enough, it was Deathridge Peppers. We had a giant platter of Deathridge Peppers, and around the outside, they went as far as mild to the hottest. And we went around and ate a little sliver of every one of those peppers, and we were able to sample every pepper on the table. You don't have to eat whole pods. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm broken. There's something wrong with me. Okay, be careful. You know what I mean? I get from baseline, meaning, no heat, no in my mouth, 0. I go from baseline to peak, back to baseline in 10 minutes with 2 Chocolate Primotaliis. That's not going to be your experience. So there are so many people that are excited about pods and buying pods. I just want to make sure you don't make a mistake. So be careful. Make sure you've prepped well, have something in your stomach. And remember, as far as capsaicin, you can always eat, and we're going to end it on this one, on this note. You can always eat more, right? You can always eat more and experience more heat, more pain. But once you've eaten too much, you're strapped in it. There's nothing you can do about it. You ever been on a roller coaster when you're a kid? It goes, and there's nothing you can do. You're like, holy mackerel. In 30 seconds, we'll be at the top, and then we're going. If you've eaten too many peppers, too much, it's the same thing. You're strapped in. So be careful, okay? This afternoon, we'll be doing the day 1 of the Fresno pepper tutorial. So, hey, squirrel. So please join me this afternoon. Tell somebody you love them today. I love you guys. It's going to be an interesting day. In the description box, you'll see Deathridge Peppers. If you want to buy a box, a small flat rate box of Super Hots, now is the time, because I kid you not, you're going to go like this. You're going to blink, and I'm telling you this season's over and all the peppers will be gone. Get them while you can. Right here is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. and the lifeboat. And up on top, Pepperology, which is geared towards brand new people. The 26 most painful challenges I've done. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.